strange trend in TV commercials recently. It's been bothering me for a while, but I haven't quite been able to put a name to it. It's this kind of twisted combination of cynicism and humor with these over-the-top caricatures, and it always ends up being racist and or sexist. It's really the normalization of sexism through the use of irony. It's the they know that I know that they know that they're being sexist. Some terms people have used to describe this is ironic sexism or retro sexism. Retro sexism is modern attitudes and behaviors that mimic or glorify sexist aspects of the past, often in an ironic way. Let's see an example from Carl's Jr. I know it's over the top and ridiculous to see women marching in American flags to Liberty cheeseburgers and the American dream. And they know that they're over the top and ridiculous and objectifying women. But because we all know, doesn't mean that it's not sexist. Take, for example, this new marketing campaign by Mike's Hard Lemonade, where they're attempting to rebrand their product as a more manly drink and a less girly drink.
Can you believe some guys have never tried Mike's Hard Lemonade because they've seen women drink it? We don't have those kinds of issues.
Hey there. Thank you.
No, we don't. Mike's is a refreshing change of pace to beer, but you should enjoy it responsibly.
For example, do you have a designated driver? I could take you home.
Or I could.
Or I could take you both home. Lots of options.
See how he's not even pretending to fool us? Like we're all in on this big joke. Look how funny it is that he's incompetently and obviously trying to take advantage of these women. We're all supposed to know that this guy is acting like a scumbag and haha, isn't it funny? Really, they know that I know that they know that they're being sexist. Or what about the good old wandering-eyed, lying husband and naive wife tropes?
Do you have the extra pacifier?
Yes.
We have enough formula?
Yes.
Okay, here you go, honey. Honey. What are you looking at?
Need a moment? Try the chocolate caramel and fresh cookie crunch of Twix.
I'm looking at potential babysitters so we could spend more time together.
Oh, that's so sweet.
When you need a moment, chew it over with Twix.
See how obviously and transparently he's lying to his wife? We all recognize that this is ridiculous. This guy is clearly being a jerk, and we get to laugh at that, but we have the added bonus of being able to laugh at his naive wife who is clearly not seeing his transparent behavior. Additionally, the advertisers get to use pseudo porn stars in a male fantasy sequence, so the audience gets to join the man in ogling the women. And for another example of the naive girlfriend.
Who could that be? Oh, wow. I'm there for you, buddy. That was Brad. He really wants to vent.
You should go.
Ready to vent?
Let's vent.
Let's vent.
Let's vent.
Introducing the vented wide mouth can from Coors Light. It lets in air for a smooth, refreshing pour.
Is he okay?
I think we'll be venting a little longer.
So you see, they know that I know that they know. Women are supposed to laugh at how stupid this girlfriend is while being secure in the knowledge that they'll never make the same mistake. This commercial is set up so that women are laughing at caricatured sexist representations of other women. Ariel Levy describes in her fantastic book Female Chauvinist Pigs how women are being trained to be just as raunchy and objectify other women just like one of the guys. We're coerced into doing this instead of aligning ourselves with one another. One of the reasons might be to impress men, and I'm gonna guess that pointing out sexism isn't exactly popular with the guys. This next one not only manages to be sexist, but also racist at the same time. Is there a Clio award for that?
When a guy can't get his wahine to put some halakaheki all over his moa'u, then he's gotta go someplace else.
Not only is this exotifying and sexualizing Hawaiian culture, but she's literally a thing. This brings a whole new meaning to objectifying. Carl's Jr. is infamous for uber ironic sexism in their commercials. Remember this one?
In the winter when it drizzles, I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles.
Yet somehow women aren't up in arms. They aren't organizing protests and boycotts and online campaigns. Some people might try to defend these ads by saying they're making fun of sexism, ironically, somehow. Advertisers must believe that the use of irony distances themselves from male chauvinism, but that isn't the case. While we think we're in on the joke, the reality is they aren't making fun of or pointing out sexism, they're doing it. Remember, advertisers have one goal and one goal only, and that's to sell you a product. Everything else, all the jokes and humor and imagery and everything else, is to get you to buy it. The easiest way to do this is to use sexist representations that replicates the status quo and doesn't challenge anything. Marketers love the uber-ironic sexist style of advertising because they can use all the racist, sexist, misogynist imagery they want and simultaneously distance themselves from it with a little wink and a nod. So how many examples of retro sexism have you already seen today?
And isn't it ironic? Don't you